Amma,
Josh,
and
Paul.
Dean. Who else is there? Bubble, Amma, Josh,
And
Dean.
Penny. I never nominated Penny.
Who else is there?
Did you not?
I've nominated you.
That's it.
I've nominated you.
And yourself.
I nominated Penny.
So you nominated 8 out of 11.
Stuart.
7 out of 11.
Didn't nominate me. Who else is there?
Nominate Penny,
If Paul had
Stuart.
nominated me after week 1,
Narinda,
I am going to be a bit
Bubble,
taken back, but
Amma,
I'll ask him. I would
Josh.
have to
Just
ask,
talk to him first.
I would have
Paul.
to ask Paul why.
Dean.
Wait a minute. Okay. I haven't nominated me or you,
You.
or Josh, or Amma.
4.
I never nominated
Or
Amma.
Bubble.
I love
Bubble.
them.
You nominated
I've
6.
nominated you and you.
Narinda,
Penny.
Narinda,
Stuart.
Penny.
Penny.
Stuart.
and Paul.
Paul.
6.
Oh, do you know what? I feel so sorry for
Go on,
Paul
Dean.
Clark.
I nominate.
He's so nice.
I never nominated you.
Yeah.
You.
Yourself.
Bubble.
3, 4,
Myself.
4,
Same as
Stuart.
before.
5.
That's it.
You nominated 6.
Yeah.
So you're
I
the same as me.
never nominated myself, Narinda, Bubble, Penny.
Me.
I've never
And
nominated.
me.
Dean,
I'll tell you
5.
now.
I nominated 6 as well.
Okay, I've never nominated myself, Penny, Stuart, Amma, or
Paul.
Paul.
6.
5.
We're all the same.
It's weird. You've had to nominate 6 people, really, then, in here.
We all did.
You've had to, haven't
6
you?
different people.
But if I was, I
Who are
mean,
yours? You, Penny.
Penny, Stuart, Paul, or Amma.
Wow. See, for the first about 4 weeks,
Really
all the
different.
2 people I
Same.
nominated came up all the time.
continuously.
All the time.
Until
Paul.
Bubble, they were mine
Until
as well.
Bubble, same here. Until
Me too.
Amanda was the same.
Except Paul, first week.
Oh, no. No,
Do you
Stuart.
know what? I was,
didn't nominate.
even though I
Stuart
might
came
have
up for me.
nominated
Me too.
Everyone
Bubble,
till
I was
Bubble.
surprised when he went up. Very surprised.
I was surprised.
First week,
Very
I was surprised.
surprised.
Second week, that week when he went up and he stayed, I was like,
Who? Paul.
Paul, I was like,
No.
you are changing
no,
a little bit too much for me.
No. I knew Paul was going nowhere. Do you know
Why?
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 Because I just thought he was too honest, too nice, too much of an all-rounder. He was,
Yeah.
I definitely thought he'd survive against Stuart
yes.
and Narinda with
But
that
when it
day,
comes to
those
Bubble,
two.
I started to shit myself.
Yeah,
'cause
I thought he was
thinking,
going to go.
The fault of Paul
I
going
thought he'd go as well.
is shitting my pants, I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Really? I didn't think you
Yeah.
were that close.
But then
Yeah,
against
we weren't that, we never confessed our feelings
Yeah.
to each other, but I
Yeah.
did like, you know. And I thought, against Bubble, I was thinking I didn't know. And I said to him that night, I said, Paul, I'm really surprised you're still here. And he went, Helen,
Yeah.
I'm really surprised I'm still here as well.
Yeah.
And I said, 'cause against Bubble, I said, against Stuart and Narinda, I knew that he was still going to be here. And I was like, against Bubble, I was like, I really don't want. And that was the night I was like following him around everywhere, going, Paul, you're all right, you're all right, you're all right. I was like trotting around after him, going, you're all right, you're all right, you're all right.
and
like
against
this. I was
Amma,
like-
I thought he'd stay.
against Amma, I thought, I didn't
No, I
know.
thought
I
he-
didn't
I
know.
did.
I thought he'd
No,
stay.
I didn't know because
Amma's too
I
quiet.
like Paul and I liked Amma.
But Amma was too quiet in
And
a way
that
to.
week, I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, the 2 people I really
Up against-
like. No, I don't like
Yeah, I
them.
know.
They really connected.
Get on with
I
best.
thought, go, and I thought one of them was going to be going. I was like, oh my God.
Mm.
I mean, I was
Hard
like-
that'd be. That'd be hard.
Yeah.
I get you and Josh.
If it was like
you,
Elizabeth and Bubble, how would Joof be feeling?
oh, absolutely, same
Exactly,
thing.
exactly
Well,
the
you
same.
and Josh, I didn't know. I really didn't know which way it'd go. And
Did you know with me and Paul though?
No, I didn't know.
You said you did.
I said you
did.
were- I said you
did.
were
I
staying.
thought
You'd stay.
if I'd had to guess, I'd have said you
Yeah.
I was right.
Why?
because you're a
bigger.
kind of kinder soul.
You're more
a
lovable, you're
kinda-
more...
But I think
You've
Paul's
got a bigger
really
pop-
kind.
Yeah,
No, it's
no,
not.
no.
Really
No,
like-
Kind-
you've got a
kinda.
bigger pull on the population.
and a
Yeah.
and a kind of more innocent kind of sweetness going
Love
on.
him.
Do you know what I mean?
Girl next door, I said.
Yeah.
But I was convinced last week that I was going because Paul, it's obvious, isn't it? I'd been up like twice and stayed. But Paul had been up like 4 times and stayed. And I was like,
No, but it just
That's gonna
means
be our greeting.
it just
When I see
means
you, I'm
if
just
you'd
gonna
been
go,
up against
Text you,
Stuart,
week
Naz,
5,
Amma,
bitch.
you'd have stayed. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
If you'd have been up against any of those
Brian,
people, you would have stayed.
you.
Of course.
because I didn't die with him, I felt like, even though it had nothing to do with me, because I never nominated Paul 1 week, and I never voted for Paul, I said, but I felt like I knocked the king of nominations.
But that can only feel good, Helen.
Which, do you know what I mean? Because he'd like been at 4
You
times,
must have
but
been
I'd never
fantastic,
nominated him
Helen.
once, and I
No,
never
Helen,
voted for him
no
once.
one
do
had
you know what
got
I
him
mean?
out but you.
I know, but that's why I feel bad.
Why?
No, but Helen,
If you never got on with him, you wouldn't feel bad.
Helen,
Did you feel bad for Josh?
Helen,
No.
Well then.
Helen, if you'd have gone up, you don't know. The whole point with this game is you don't know. If you'd gone up against me, you could have gone.
Yeah,
or if you'd gone
exactly.
up against Brian, you could have
That's what
gone.
they
So you
say to
don't
me.
know
That's what they say
who.
to me. Do you think you stand a good chance of winning? I'm like, I don't know. I don't think so because those three had never been up
So
for nomination.
we're,
don't know.
we're
Because
unknown.
the people might love Dean a lot more than they love me, even though I've been up for nomination 3 times as they did. They might love Elizabeth loads more than they love Dean and me.
So you don't know.
So I'm just totally, I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
That's good.
But I
Good.
just felt, even though I never nominated Paul, I never phoned his phone number to get him
I'm actually
out.
glad we've had this conversation, to be honest.
I
am
felt
really
I'm much
like
better
I
now
kicked
knowing
him
that
out
I
the
know
door.
where-
I don't feel that more.
So
So out of you, and I know
never
Narinder and
promised
Penny
to
would
get
never
out.
nominate me. I know
never
Josh
nominated
didn't.
him
And there's
once to
nothing
get
you can
do
out.
about
It
it.
was
Probably
ne-
did.
It was down to you lot.
Yeah,
and
and
the
the public.
Who's nominating
Not you.
me?
Yeah, so
not
you
me.
kind
That's
of,
nice.
you can kind of,
You
feel
can
at
relax
ease
about
Friday
Yeah,
night.
but I still feel a little bit
But you
like...
can't.
I tell you what, I feel bad meeting Paul.
I think that's fantastic nominating me.
But no,
in
no,
week
no. I
one.
can tell you right now, Paul will be okay about
That
it.
I hope he is.
I
No,
and you
wait,
said the
I
same
know
to me.
Paul probably better than you three
No, I
Paul.
know Paul would be cool about
I
it.
know
Paul
he'd
will
be
be
cool.
totally cool.
Yeah.
And it's, but I don't think Stuart will be. I hope he is.
No, I don't think Stuart will.
I don't think he
I think
will.
we really fucked
Paul
up.
So do
will
I.
be like, yeah,
That's why I'm
whatever.
quite. Ooh, I
Yeah,
think he
That's
will
I mean,
what
be
I'm
cool
like,
about
Clyde
it.
Stuart's going to go, ooh, too competitive. I might. And
No,
I'd be
when
like,
Stuart when I came out and said I'm surprised at you, and I was like no, and I thought I am well. Well, no, I said yes, I am surprised. And I just thought Stuart's going to have a big problem with this because I actually
Do
got
you know,
on
I
with
think
Stuart.
Jennifer Stewart.
Do you know what I mean?
You what?
I got on with Stuart.
Yeah, I
given
got on with Stuart.
relatively.
Mm.
Like now, I didn't get on with Stuart, but
No.
back then I got on with Stuart.
me
Do you know, I
too.
think
Me
Jennifer
nominating
Stewart,
him,
I
I think
never
was quite-
nominated him, but I can see why other people can nominate him because of reaction over Josh.
Yeah, that was a
but
lot
I
to
never
do with it.
nominated him.
Mm.
Stuart was quite funny.
I worked out when it came to
He
Stuart, she
was
would have
weird.
nominated him. Me, you,
Paul.
Narinda, and Amma.
No, Paul wouldn't have nominated him, no.
No.
Us
definitely
four.
not.
Really.
Yes, you didn't.
I didn't.
Bubble didn't. Paul didn't. You didn't.
I'm
Had to be
worried
us.
about now if Paul's nominated you last week in week 8.
You know what you're gonna have to do, darling?
Wait till Friday.
You got it.
Because I will be upset, but I'll go and talk to Paul. I'll go, why Paul?
So
Why?
shut up now. Shut up now.
I
You're not
don't-
gonna know.
No, hand on my heart.
To put it
Paul
rudely,
Clark,
H, shut up.
I don't think you would
Hey,
have done
shut
it.
up!
I don't think he did. So.
No, I don't think you would have.
We'll only find out
He's
after.
too
And did you feel
kind.
guilty after week 5? When I never went up, did you feel,
No.
ugh?
No.
Not a
Sort,
bit of guilt.
sort him out.
Did you not think, oh, I'm glad, or like,
Do you know what
oh,
I
who cares?
personally think?
did you?
I
You want me to
personally
say
think
that, I
a week
know.
of being up for eviction would have done you the world of good.
Yeah, it would have done,
It
Brian.
would have, Brian.
I think it would have,
To
love.
be honest, yes.
If I had have went, would you felt a little bit guilty?
Don't know, can't answer
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
But
I think
No,
she-
but you see, she wouldn't have got to know you now.
Gosh,
so
yeah,
she
yeah,
wouldn't have
yeah,
felt
yeah.
guilty.
But
Now
I
you can
use
look back
a
and go,
week.
like I can look back and you can go, why did I do that?
A
Yeah.
week would have done you a world of good.
No,
Like,
Brian,
me
it
the
was
world
just
of
like,
good.
who
It done
else
a
am I
world
going to
of
do?
good.
That's
I
very
mean,
true.
Brian's kind of an obvious choice.
Over halfway through the programme?
Except I do think Brian, to credit, has changed for the
He has,
better
yeah.
Yes.
without going up for nomination,
Yes.
and that's
Yeah.
good. That he's,
That's good.
you know,
Where I had to like, a nomination to change me,
yeah.
I probably would have changed
You
anyway.
probably would have.
hopefully.
But the thing
Do you
is, if
think-
Brian had stayed the same and not changed,
I'd be gone.
he wouldn't be here.
No, it
But
wouldn't be.
what you mean,
So-
like we
But I
have?
feel bad.
You mean like we have
What do you mean?
stayed here and not changed?
But
I haven't changed, and you haven't changed.
no.
That's what I mean.
But I don't
Brian's-
think.
H.
when-
Do you think we should have been up for nomination?
No, I did. Me and Paul did have a conversation last Thursday about. I said to Paul, "Why do you think me and you have been up for nomination every week? Either me or him have been." And he went blah 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 blah. And I went to him, "Why do I want to know what his thoughts were?" I said, "Why do you think Brian, Dean, and Elizabeth have never been up for nomination?" And our spooky thing was, our thoughts were exactly the same.
What
as
were
each other.
they? Be honest. What were
Well,
they?
the Brian's a real funny guy, exactly
Yeah.
the same as Paul said on Friday.
Yeah.
Dean, never had a problem with Dean, but just felt like I never...
Connected.
Paul probably got on with you better than I
He did.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Even though you're from Birmingham, I felt so bad about nominating you from Birmingham. How the hell you've lost the Birmingham vote then? I was thinking, it's Brian or Paul, and I was thinking, do you know what I mean? Because Dean, I've never had a cross word with Dean since I've been here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We've just never had a deep
We had that
meaningful...
we had that weird thing when the first
Brosh.
week, yeah. And I said something about the brosh, and you kind of got bent out of shape, and straight away I thought.
Yeah, but that was just
straight-
being too sensitive.
Yeah, but straight away.
That's what Narinda-
Straight
I
away,
think
I,
that's when
thought,
Narinda
oh
clocked
no,
you.
that's bad. I've upset her because I was, but I was just being me, and I thought, oh, I've kind of
But
upset
then
you.
the week when I thought I'd feel failed the fire task, you were there straight away to hug me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's why I felt kind of bad about doing
No,
that in the
no,
first
no.
in the
But I
first
said
instance.
I've never had a cross word with Dean. I said that probably in the outside world we'll probably get on better than what we're doing here. We'll
Yeah.
be able to have more
Have a laugh.
deep and meaningful conversations, even though I don't want to. And I said, Elizabeth, I said, I don't know why. I said, Elizabeth's just too kind, too nice, too thoughtful, too Elizabeth, too
Elizabeth?
too living, too just too.
That was her
everything.
reasoning.
I
That's
said
a
to Paul, I
fantastic
said-
reasoning.
And me and Paul said exactly the same things.
So
And
why do you
that's what-
think you were nominated?
Because me and Paul thought that we were too sort of like had too much to say,
No,
too loud.
no.
Had too much sort of like we said things and then thought, shit, people might see that.
See, it's
the wrong
not that
way."
though.
Oh, in that case, I'd have been up week 2.
It's not that though.
We were too. Paul said, I can't remember what word Paul said. He used a word. I can't remember what it was. It's a long word that did sort of like think that me and Paul were quite similar, but we are quite similar. But he said something. This is what, and like the word summed it up. I can't remember what it was now, because I was sort of like engrossed in something else. You get my drift.
But see, for me, like, you know,
We've got to leave the great nomination inquisition there for now. More live Big Brother.